All right, now that we have created a couple pages for easy, medium, and hard on our video game website, we are going to add the hyperlinks to those pages. So first of all, we go back to our website page, we open it up, keep the GameStar Mechanic tab open, keep your Google Drive tab open as well, because we're going to need to get to that in a second. First thing I'm going to show you how to do is how to add a link to an image. So what I need to do for adding a link is just to click on the link, and you'll see that there's a little button up here that's the universal hyperlink symbol or icon. Sometimes it looks like an infinity sign or a sideways 8. Sometimes it looks like this. Click insert link. Notice that it's asking me for the link. If I had an HTML web or a website link to put in there, www, I would just click on that, but I don't. I have instead a page on this site, which is called the Easy page. Click on that page, click apply, and now publish the page, and let's test it out. By the way, to publish your website, click on publish and type in the name of it, Joe's Arcade. As long as no one's in our school district has created one called Joe's Arcade, you can publish it, and that is now your web page. It's published, and now if I want to view it, I click on the preview button up here. This is what my website looks like. When I click on this face for easy, see how it turned into a hand, a finger? Click on it and it'll go to the easy page. Click back here to go home. Also notice that when you're doing a preview, when you're in the preview mode, you can preview it large screen, you can preview it on a tablet, or you can preview what it will look like on a phone or a smartphone, just to give you an idea of how it shows up. And you'll notice that I actually don't like how it shows up on a phone. See how it says easy, medium, hard underneath the pictures in the phone. So that makes me realize I don't really like how that turned out. So you can try to move that underneath the picture, but it doesn't seem like it's going to let me do that. Again, Google Sites is nice, but it certainly isn't the most thorough of website builders out there. It's very limited in what you can do. So I'm just going to delete the easy, medium, and hard, and we'll just go by image here. So you can do the same. Notice I haven't created yet on this page my medium and my hard pages. I can do that really quick. Create a new page called medium and go back to the home page. And on this image, I'll click on it. I'll insert the hyperlink of a medium page, apply it. And now that picture, whenever anyone clicks on it, is going to go directly to this page here. So that's how you insert a hyperlink on an image. Now, how do you insert a hyperlink on a word? That's the other thing we're going to do. So let's go to our easy page. And where it says play it and rate it, remember you've created emphasis on these. So I'll go ahead and do that real quick. Change this to emphasis 2. Change this to emphasis 1. On the words play it and rate it, I want those to be hyperlinked as well. So to get those hyperlinks, let's say my game, which will be in your workshop, I don't have any games on my GameStar Mechanic account. So instead, I'm going to go to my Game Alley, or to the Game Alley. I'm going to take someone else's game. I'll just pick a random game here. When you click on your game, you click on this link button right here. Click link. Then click on the link that pops up below here, copy it, Control-C, or you can right-click to copy. Go back to your website. Make sure you have the words play it hyperlinked, selected, and now click on this hyperlink button. Notice I'm not pasting. If I did that, it doesn't look right. You know something's not right. That's because you did not insert the hyperlink into the word. Instead, you inserted the hyperlink as your text. We don't want to do that. So I'm going to undo that. We want to insert the hyperlink into the words play it. To do that, you click paste and apply, and you'll notice that there's a hyperlink that's pasted right in there, and the text changes to an underline with a slightly different color font. We're going to do the same thing for the words rate it, but this time we're going to go to our Google Drive, go to our Essential Tech folder and our forms. Remember how you previously had created a form for each one of your games. Let's say this is called Game 3. I open up my form for Game 3. I click on the Send button, and just like with the other things, you'll see a link here. It says hyperlink or link. You might as well shorten the URL. It looks a little bit nicer. Click copy. Now go back to your website, triple click so that it selects the words rate it. Click on the hyperlink button, paste your link, click apply, and now you'll see that the link for your form was pasted in there as well. Now, in order for these links to be active, you have to publish your website. Every time you make a change to your website, you have to click the publish page. If you don't do that, it won't make the changes active for other people that are on your web page out in the World Wide Web. If you click on this little preview button, it allows you to see what this looks like. Remember, this is the view in the phone mode. You'll want to check the different modes out as you do this to make sure it looks good. If I click on the play it, you'll notice when I put my mouse there, look down here at the bottom, that link pops up at the bottom right down there, and it tells you where it's going. If you click on play it, it better take me to GameStar Mechanic, which it did. And it allows people to go straight to the game and play the game. If you click on the rate it link, it takes them straight to the game. So as soon as someone goes to your website and plays the game, they can close the game when they're done playing it. They can close it, and it'll bring them right back to your website, and then they can immediately click on rate it. All right, there's one more thing I want you to do before you publish your website for other people to play. So remember, you have to X out of this preview mode so you can edit your website again. Whenever you create a game, remember you have 3 games in the easy mode, but I only required you to make 3 games in total. And you're going to have an easy, a medium, and a hard levels. The games, we're going to have lots of games, and we don't really have time in this class to play every single person's game. And so what I want you to do is whichever games you want people to play, meaning they are your games, they have to have the rate it link here. If you pasted an easy game that was someone else's game, you did not own it, you don't want to put the rate it. You don't want to put rate it there because you don't care what people think about it. It's not your game. So if it's not your game, delete the rate it. Just go ahead and delete this. Sorry, you can delete it by clicking on delete. Just delete the rate it so that people know that they don't have to play it. It's not one of your games. So when people go to your website, they're only going to play the games that have a rate it button next to it. And that way they'll know which games are yours and which games are just other games that you have on your website because you like them or maybe they're your friends' games. But you only want to make a rate it form for the games that are your games. And therefore you only want to put a rate it in for the ones that are your games as well. So that might be what it looks like. It might say something like top notch, something like that. That's the name of your game, top notch. And then these might be other games here like run fast, and it's someone else's game. And you might even want to put the person's name right here. Since you got rid of rate it, you might want to just go ahead and put like the name of the person whose it was, so because people know that you don't need to rate it as well. I'll let that be optional for you. All right. So hopefully that makes sense. Good luck.